Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So Donnie Nietes successfully makes a return to the ring after 27 months of inactivity. Of course, Donnie Nietes, a full-weight world champion from minimum weight to super flyweight. And yeah, it was good to see him return to the ring. Donnie Nietes in recent years has been one of the more underrated world-class fighters in the sport of boxing. Unfortunately, a lot of people are still not aware of this dude, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, Donnie Nietes, 27 months of inactivity, 38 years old, and he still handled his younger opponent, Pablo Carrillo, relatively easily. First 4 rounds, Donnie Nietes was boxing behind his jab, keeping a nice high guard, and he was firing that straight right hand against the oncoming Carrillo, who was trying to be the aggressor. But you know, Carrillo really wasn't having much success. A lot of his power shots were getting blocked by the guard of Donnie Nietes. Don't get me wrong, a few got through here and there, like a few right hands to the body and head, but for the most part, Donnie Nietes was defending himself really well, and he was outboxing Pablo Carrillo in the first 4 rounds. After the 4th round, I felt that Nietes started to, you know, up his work rate a little bit, started to get a bit more creative with his shot selection. We all know Donnie Nietes is very crafty. Pablo Carrillo was coming forwards and his head was over his front knee. So obviously that means he was open for the uppercut, and Donnie Nietes has a great uppercut which he was landing throughout the second half of this fight. Also, he was firing that left hook around Carrillo's guard, and it was landing quite regularly. And yeah, in the second half of this fight, I felt that Nietes was starting to pick some better shots. He was being a bit more active, a little more aggressive, and he started to up the pace, which is impressive considering he is 38 years old. Obviously, you know, Carrillo tried. He landed a few shots here and there. He was game, he was tough, he was durable, but he was always getting outboxed in this fight. Maybe you could argue he won 1 round, 2 rounds maybe, but really nothing more. Donnie Nietes just really was in control in this fight from start to finish, and to me, he looked pretty good, man. Obviously, I know Nietes at his best is a very good fighter, a very tricky boxer who's defensively sound, great footwork, very accurate. Donnie Nietes is a great fighter, but you know, due to the inactivity and the age, I was wondering how good he would look tonight, and I thought he looked pretty good, to be honest. Now obviously Carrillo isn't exactly a world beater, but he's a pretty solid guy with decent power, you know, young, hungry, and yeah, Nietes looked good, so I'll be interested to see where Nietes goes from here in the super flyweight division. Of course that division is stacked, so there's a lot of options in that division, and hopefully he gets one of these big names in the very near future. I mean, for example, I would love to see a rematch between Donnie Nietes and Kazuta Ioka. I actually thought Ioka nicked that fight when that happened, so I would like to see a rematch between Ioka and Donnie Nietes. I think that would be a great fight at super flyweight, no doubt about it. Maybe Donnie Nietes could fight Joshua Franco, who's with Top Rank. That's another good option. Who knows, maybe even an all-Filipino battle between Joan Ancajas and Donnie Nietes. These are all great fights for him. But yeah, I want to see him in the ring again soon, and hopefully he has one more run at a title. Very good fighter, very good boxer. He's not for everybody due to his style. Some may call him boring, but if you appreciate the craft, then you'll like Donnie Nietes. Anyway, share your thoughts below. It's been your guy Delboy. Peace.